just heard his, her, calling out to me. I stood up and one of the officers came up to me and he simply said, were you trespassed from this location? And I said, yes, but the statute of limitations has expired. He said, no, it hasn't. Turned around and slapped handcuffs on me and put them on so tight that when I was in the back of the car, I couldn't even sit back in the car. But we were there with my daughter, and they let me, they released me at the scene. But Rose was just, so freaking out from the whole thing that they took her down to the down, I guess, to be booked, and she was so freaked out that they eventually took her to the mental health facility instead of booking her into jail. And from there, she was in the mental health facility for 3 days, being treated as if she was delusional until I finally faxed copies of some information to the doctors that documented that the story she was telling them about the shooting was accurate. And so, she's basically, she's upset by, the way she was treated by the officer, but more to the point, she's really interested in wanting to find out if the officers overreacted because they had bad information when they showed up. Because you would think that if people are just sitting in a McDonald's eating and watching their 5-year-old child play, that they would, if they were doing anything wrong, they would be asked to go outside and speak about it, not handcuffed right in the middle of the McDonald's. Because as the officer was handcuffing me, I heard 2 or 3 people saying, what's wrong, what's going on? Because we were not doing anything at all except, eating. In fact, we had finished eating and we were both. I was working on a computer in one booth, and Rose was sitting in another location, reading something on her cell phone and watching her child play. So it's really a question of did the officers have bad information from the McDonald's manager, or did they overreact on their own? What it boils down to.
Well, unfortunately, as far as like wondering whether or not they were within their right, as far as whether they did the job they were supposed to do, I couldn't answer that question.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm not quite versed in the knowledge of the McDonald's trespass. What the specifics on their trespass or the trespass warnings. Okay, that's something you have to contact the corporate office for McDonald's and find out, because all these, for the most part, the McDonald's restaurants, those are franchised, so
Right.
it's not like they're actually owned, all of my, it's McDonald's franchise. So each one is gonna have their rules, their set rules. So I couldn't tell you.
Whether or not laws are enforced is depend on you guys.
Before we continue, can I get your information? Driver's license, date of birth?
Yeah, I can give you that.
Yeah, what I'm doing is I'm documenting all this in my database. So.
Right. And driver's license number is 07 650136. Her date of birth is 9/25/83. But I don't have it. Well, it's
28079827. I had it memorized.
Did you get? She's Asian, so she's got a little bit of an accent. Or did you catch?
28079827.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now let me ask you this, because I've heard everything you have to say
Mm-hmm.
as far as what happened and what occurred and sort of what your complaint is. But let me ask you this: do you remember whether there was a Harris County Sheriff's Officer or there was a HPD or
No, there was. There were both Constable 4 officers, Constable District 4 officers.
So what I'll do is, look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the number
Mm-hmm.
to the Harris County Precinct 4 Constable, because we're the sheriff's office.
Okay.
I'm glad you were able to clear that up for me. And what I'll do is I'll give you the Harris County Harris County Precinct 4 Constable's office Internal Affairs Department number.
Okay.
And what you can do is contact them, and pretty much you're gonna have to run it down to them again. And if you wish to file a formal complaint, they'll probably ask you to go in and file a complaint at their office.
Okay.
Regarding this incident.
Okay.
Harris County. Cool. Give me, if you don't mind, just give me a few seconds
Okay.
to look that up.
Did you return Bell's library book?
Yeah. To the girl at the.
Did you pay for the fine?
She said we didn't have to pay the fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What was your name again?
I'm Sergeant Salceda.
Sergeant
Jesse Salceda with the Harris County Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
Internal Affairs Division.
Okay.
Yes,
So you're it's not actually the right department.
No, actually, well, you called the Sheriff's Office, but you called Internal Affairs, but it's for the Harris County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, okay.
You're wanting to reach out to the Precinct 4
I see.
Constable's Office.
Okay.
Which is a totally different agency within the Sheriff's Office.
Right.
Within
Okay.
Harris County, I apologize.
Okay.
Okay, so the number you'll contact is 832-927-6200.
Okay.
Okay, great.
That's for Harris County Precinct 4. And what you'll do is you'll ask to speak to an investigator with their Internal Affairs Division. Okay?
Okay.
All right, that'd be great.
It's two totally different incidents. But you know what? Let me get your complaint today. I mean, even though we're not the ones that's gonna be investigating this incident, I would like to find out, because like I said, I'm documenting everything.
Right.
What is your complaint today? So and just in like a brief synopsis, what is your complaint today?
Well, that the officers just.
Actually, the main complaint is I was beaten in jail. Like, that was what I wrote in the actual complaint.
Okay. Well, but that's different people, and that's not the arresting officer.
Yeah, well, it's Harris County Jail, so I don't even know which department that is.
Yeah, they are Harris County, but it's a different agency.
Okay.
It's the constable's office.
Right.
Now, when they do arrest you, they do bring you to our Justice Process Center, which is downtown.
Right.
But the arresting agency is totally different from the sheriff's office.
Yeah, well, who is responsible for the jail downtown? Because I was beaten while I was in jail.
By officers?
You were beaten while you were in jail?
Yeah.
Okay, who were you beaten by?
I don't know. They had one of those. They took my glasses, and I legally blind without my glasses.
Okay. When you say they beat you, what's your? Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta ask. what's your definition of beat, or what? How
They
you
slapped me around a bit because they were really frustrated. My fingerprints wouldn't scan.
So okay, so was it the arresting officer that was taking your fingerprints?
No, it's a female. I couldn't tell what she was like, but it was a female that slapped me.
Black or white?
Okay, so that's gonna be a totally different complaint. So if you wish to come in to the sheriff, to our internal affairs division, and file a complaint against that officer,
Okay, that sounds good. But except I have no idea who the officer is because I was blind without my glasses.
okay, so you said she slapped you how many times while she was taking your prints?
I don't know. It was all a blur. And they left the cuffs on me for a whole day.
Okay. Okay.
But I assume it's videotaped, so it should be easy to confirm or deny something like that happening.
That would be something that once you come in and file, you and you know you'll come into 810 North San Jacinto. If you have a complaint against one of our employees with the Harris County Sheriff's Office, that we require by it's required by law that you come into our office and file a formal complaint
Okay.
regarding these allegations of misconduct or official oppression.
That sounds good.
Okay, so
Okay.
if you don't mind, sir, Mr. Colton,
Right.
I'm going to give you the address. You want to write it down, and then the telephone number you'll contact, and you'll
Okay.
be able to speak to any investigator here at our office, and
Okay.
they'll be happy to take her complaint.
Okay.
But as far as the first complaint you have,
Yeah.
you'll have to go to Precinct 4 constables and talk to their internal affairs first.
Right. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, and the basic the basic complaint there was that they um, basically handcuffed Rose without even speaking to her. They just she felt like she was under attack because there was no let's go outside and talk about why you're here when you're not supposed to be type of thing. And what we don't know is where it was the report that they got misrepresented by McDonald's because if they
Because we much rather sue McDonald's than the police.
it's really a question of can we sue McDonald's because they misrepresented and gave the officers incorrect information or
as far as civil, the
right.
civil side, I cannot provide you with that type of advice.
Okay,
That's
right.
something you'll have to speak to your attorney or your attorney that's representing you guys,
right.
and ask him that question. That we don't deal with civil law when we can't, and we're not allowed to provide.
Right. Yeah, you're not a lawyer anyway, so yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand.
But the first thing you need to do is you need to contact Precinct 4 constables and, speak to them, and then go there and file a formal complaint with them.
Okay.
Okay, and then when you get done with that, we'll be happy to, visit with your wife and take her statement in regards to, the conduct of our employee.
Right.
If,
Okay.
she's alleged she was assaulted, correct?
Right. Yeah.
During the booking process.
Right.
And
yeah, which never actually took place in the in the end.
Okay. When did this occur?
This was Friday, November
15th.
15th. Friday, November 15th.
And Saturday, November 16th.
And Saturday.
Yeah, because they threw me in jail for a whole day without taking my cuffs off.
Okay. So yeah. So it was she was brought in Friday and was still in jail Saturday, having not been booked, and then they transferred her to the mental health facility because she
lied about hallucinating the McDonald's shooting.
Yeah, lied about or misrepresented what she was saying about about the original the thing that all this stemmed from with the with her having a gun pointed at her chest and then hearing two gunshots and thinking that she had been shot when in fact I had. It was she didn't realize that I was basically trailing right behind her and had my concealed carry weapon in my hand because I saw that that the uh, the perpetrator was masked and was holding an employee hostage, so I knew something was up. And then Rose was walking up there, so I was just walking up behind her, not really understanding what she was going to do or the full extent of the situation with the robbery. I didn't realize he actually had a gun until after she hit him in the head with the chair, and he stumbled backwards and landed against the equipment behind the cashier. And that was the point when I realized he had a gun, and I went into tunnel vision for
Right.
so. Uh,
Let me also give you the address to the
Harris
precinct
County.
4 constable's office.
Okay.
It's 6831 Cypress Wood Drive, Spring, Texas 77379. And make sure when you go up there that you specifically ask for Harris County Precinct Constable 4 Internal
Okay.
Affairs.
Right. Right.
Yeah, although we have the beginning of the beginning name is Harris County.
Right.
Yes, we all work in Harris County. We're all
Right.
agencies in Harris County, but we're not all the same.
Okay. And you mentioned for the jail a different address.
No, for our office, it's going to be the Internal Affairs Division office is 810 North San Jacinto Street.
Okay.
That's Houston, Texas 77002.
Right downtown.
Right.
Okay.
And what you'll do is just make sure you contact 713-274-5003.
Okay.
And then just let them know that you're coming and you need to speak to an investigator.
Okay.
You'll speak to the investigator on duty.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Let me ask you a question. Do you have a specific address for that McDonald's? I realize I noticed you had the case number.
It's not train number. It's a McDonald's on the road.
It's I don't have a specific exact address. It's at the intersection of West 43rd Street and Highway 290.
No, he's talking about the one I got
No,
arrested.
he's not.
The one she was arrested at.
Oh, the one she was arrested at, that is on Highway 2920, just 100 yards east of Kirkendall. I don't know. No, it's in Spring. I'm pretty sure it's a Spring address.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just east of Kirkendall and 2920 intersection.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you, and I'm going to document this. And just like I said, if you guys need to get in contact with the constable's office, precinct 4, I would contact them today and let them know what your intentions are.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You have a great day.
All right. Thanks for your time. Okay. All right. Stay safe. Okay. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.